Hold on, baby.
20 years
Wait,
ago.
wait. Okay, everyone. So let me get this camera up right. Look who I have in front of me right here. The one and only mi amor, Gino.
My outfit.
Mi
Look,
amor.
baby, look.
What?
Oh, you
What?
very missing me every
Oh.
time.
My hair is always on
Every
him.
time.
But let's see the tattoo, baby. Me, my love.
Nice.
Mine says mi amor.
My love.
Kind of see it, but my bracelets
Hablo
are there in
eso,
the way.
no, tranquilo.
So, guys, why is Gino on the camera today?
Yo iba a tagar. Ya,
Gino
mami.
is on the camera today because I'm going to interview him. Now, we have been trying to track down a few Moto Concho drivers. And for those of you who don't know what a Moto Concho driver is, it is somebody who uses their motorbike as a form of business. So it's like a motor taxi. And they charge a certain price to get around here and there. And so now Gino was a Moto Concho at one point, and we've been trying to actually track down Moto Conchos to ask them what their life is about, what time is the most lucrative, when do they go out, do they have a certain corner?
The Moto Conchos?
No, I'm not asking right now. Hold on, wait.
Okay, well.
That's what we wanted to ask the Moto Conchos, but we couldn't get them to meet up with us because I don't know.
Nervous.
You're nervous. Yeah, I know. Look, he's shaking his legs. But we couldn't nail one down. So I was like, babe, if anyone has the experience, it's you. So can I please interview you? And he's like, no, interview a Motor Concho driver that you can get business for out there. And like you always do, throw out their WhatsApp number so they can get more business and stuff. And none of them showed up on time. So you know what? We're going to do it from right here. As they say in North America, the horse's mouth. Doesn't mean you're a horse, babe. It just means that I don't know where that saying comes from, to be honest with you. Maybe I should look it up. But let's hear it right from you. So, I had my first experience on a Motor Concho 6 months ago, and I enjoyed it, and I love it. And I don't think I'll ever buy a car anytime soon here because I love popping on the motorbike and going. You know what you're doing. You're great at it. And Joel here as well, right beside me. Mi hermano. He also is really good. He wasn't a Motor Concho driver, but he's also really good with motorbikes too. And I don't see the need for a car. Babe, how long? Okay, let's just back up. You
20
started
years ago.
You started 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So when you were 17.
Yeah, I have a 16, 17 years.
16, 17. How did you
Know
start?
how many cost one Motor Concho in the nighttime?
Back in the day? How much it cost to get
In
in?
the daytime, 5 pesos.
5 pesos?
In the nighttime, 10 pesos.
10 pesos, wow. And now
Yep.
it's 50 in the daytime.
Now it's 50,
And it's 100
maybe
at night.
100, maybe 200, depends.
Right.
The round you go, you do.
Right. Yeah, they do. The 50.
If you do 1, 2, or 3, 50 each one, that's me 150.
All right.
You understand?
So, what made you become a Motor Concho driver?
What?
Why did you become a Motor Concho driver?
Because I have to do.
No, but why Motor Concho?
Money, in this time, it's not like now. In this time, we have a lot of tourists. We have it like 5, 6, 7 disco open in this time.
Discos.
In the same time. You see Pedro Clisante.
Name some of the discos for people who are reminiscing right now.
Oxido, and many people know that. Oxido, Copacabana is the more famous. Copacabana selling something, the name is Diablito. For 20 pesos, when you drink one shot, you'll be drunk straight. Yeah, Copacabana, Oxido, Latin, Latinito, Tucan, Moby Dick, Plaza Marinero, many.
High Caribbean?
High Caribbean. I remember I do want to go to
You
High
told me about
Caribbean.
that one. Yeah.
High
So-
Caribbean. Many places open, many tourists. So one day I don't have money and I look the road on my left side and then I look on the right side. And I see Joel. He don't say to me, "Oh, I'm hungry," but he got to look me like that, like, you know.
Right.
So and I said, I have to do something quickly.
Because Joel's your little brother.
Yep. And one guy, the name is Maximo. He worked in the nighttime, and he come in 6 o'clock. And I said, Maximo, if I give you 100 pesos every night, 6 o'clock to 6 o'clock, can I use you by? Oh, you don't know about driving, Gino. You crazy? You joking? I said, no. You want to know? Give me the key. And I go. When I coming back, I have somebody in my back. I go to gasoline station. The guy give me 5 pesos, and he say okay. And every day, I go to High Caribbean, and I make a good money, 500, 600 this time. Because some tourists, some guys, some American, we have many German, many Canadian people, but American too. They give it $10, $5. It's easy to you making money. And every day I make it 400, 500 pesos. I give you only 100 pesos to the guy. I save like 20 pesos for gasoline, and the other money is for me and my brother. You know?
So,
Yep.
so I just want to go back a little bit. This guy just gave you his bike?
Yep.
How old was he?
He had like maximum having like this time 42.
So he was an older man.
Yep, but he
So
gave me the bike.
he's like 62 now? At this point, he's
He
like
died already.
Oh, God bless his soul. Rest in peace.
He died already, maximum.
Okay.
He died, I think, heart attack.
Okay. So he just gave you his bike.
He seeing me. This guy want to work. He don't want to do nothing bad. Many kids in this time do go to the beach after the people give me, and I don't want to do that. And he can see me, and he's friend of my daddy. He know me very well. He live in the same place. That is the place I'm telling you I live before. The place abandoned.
The abandoned place.
Yeah, I live in there.
Gino and Joel are in the midst of doing a documentary with a friend of mine named Felipe, and they're going to be taking us all around Sosua and showing us places that they slept when they were young guys. They're so excited to tell their story. I left one little video about it, just simple introduction, but these guys are going to be talking more about it in the future.
Sometimes I have people from Cabarete, and I go in this bye at the night time. Don't dangerous in this time. No people can give me the money, In this time, everybody know everybody. All Moto Concho know all Moto Concho, Everybody know the police. But now we have many people, we don't know.
Let me ask you something. You said back then it was more safe. You and I have driven from Cabarete in the nighttime before. The only thing I found that was unsafe was the roads due to all the turns at one point where that baseball player died. What's the baseball player's, your friend?
Oscar
Fernando. What do you mean by dangerous when you say it's different?
In this play, in the Oscar Tavera died, you know how many people died in this
that corner?
Spots?
What?
Thousands.
Wow.
Thousands people.
Wow.
I'm very young. I hit 2, 3 in 1 week, 7 in 1 week. Many people die in this place. But talking about the if you live in Sosua in this time, not much people live here. Not much people go back to Cabarete. People drunk, driver, Now it's more dangerous.
Right.
It's more
people. More drunk drivers.
You understand? In the nighttime, everybody love Cabarete. The people who stay in Cabarete like to come to Sosua. The people who stay in Sosua like to go to Cabarete.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
So you drink in this place, you drink in this place. When you come in, that many accidents now before, not like that.
Right.
It's different. In Cabarete, we have many hotels open.
Okay, yeah, Cabarete is beautiful, guys. For those who don't know, it's about a 20-minute Moto Concho motorbike away, and
if you don't go with me, 20 minutes, I go like.
Right, if you don't go with Gino, and it's an awesome ride. You guys get to see a lot of the countryside, not countryside, but a lot of the sights. It's good. But anyway, let's not digress, baby.
Yep.
Did you have a certain, like a particular spot? Like, I'm just going to keep it real. In Toronto, you have people who have certain street jobs. Let's just say like drug dealers. They would have their corner. right?
For
And I'm
selling.
here to sell drugs. Their particular corner. They wouldn't go on anyone else's territory. Now, when I'm here and
Yes,
I
I'm
go
here.
by like Santa Cruz, I see the same Moto Concho right here. You know, right here by Cabrera. All those guys underneath the
The same corner.
same people every time, and I'm like, I think they have their corner to work.
No, you know the small country.
Yeah.
The boss is like octopus. You know, having
Yes.
many
Arms.
So you see some people every day in the same place. They do something.
They're doing something. They're working. Like
Yeah.
that's what they're doing there. The same place every day. They're doing something. They're
Yeah.
okay.
I don't know what they do, but they do something.
Right. So when it comes to motor control drivers, did you have a corner that you were on one corner all the time, or did you just go
every day? I'm working High Caribbean.
Okay.
I passed many years working in this disco. Sometimes I go to Casa del Sol or Oxido, and the Moto Concho for there. Go back. Yeah,
that's what I was trying to
everybody
ask.
have the territory, you know.
Okay, that's what I was trying to ask. Okay, good. Now, in terms of Moto Concho, how safe is it at nighttime? Like, are you ever scared with gringos and gringas?
Now,
Were you ever?
Now I can say to you how safe you understand, because now I don't do more concho, and many people coming to the countries to here because it's the economic to Sosua, Cabaret is more good to the Santiago, Puerto Plata, and many people coming to do more concho. Many people good coming and many bad people coming. Now I can say if it is safe or no.
Because times have changed.
When you go to use Moto Concho, you have to take to see if this guy every day in this corner. When you see Moto Concho on the road like that, you can see if the people. You know?
Right. So what you're saying, I get it. I understand, because a lot of these people are going to know. I can walk from here to, like, let's say the playa, and people will pull over and be like, Moto Concho, and I say, no gracias. But if I keep walking and I hit a corner and there's about 5 motorbikes there, chances are they are people who've been there for a while. But if it's just someone trying to pick me up off the street, it could be someone that just came in from Santo Domingo to make money because it's easier to make money in the tourist town. Interesting. Okay.
And you know what happened? The problem is the police take care the tourists too much here. The Moto Concho, before to do something to you, they think too much, because if you do something too much, and Sosua is small. Oh, she go with this guy, I know.
Yeah.
I see her when she passed there to Cabrera, whatever.
Right.
Oh, yes, I know this guy, and the police straight go together.
That's one thing I love about Sosua. They do, if a woman goes and complains, or a man, people will say, oh, I know who she was with. That person is there. I fell the other day.
Remember one day when you and me came, nobody know you and me in my birthday.
Oh yeah.
When you go out.
When I left to go get, I went to go get something, and
and you go, and I said, where'd you go? When I tried to follow you, one more Moto Concho driver stopped to me and said, hey, see your wife there.
Right.
And I don't ask to him. And I don't know this guy. This guy don't know you.
Right. And that's in Cabarete.
Yeah.
Well, here in Sosua the other day, I fell on my knee and on the road in the gutter. I was with my friend Patricia.
Before I came to the house, somebody said to me, you woman, blah, blah, blah. I said, okay.
They told him. And he came in the house and he's like, are you okay, babe? And I'm like, yeah, why? And he's like, did you fall? And I said, yeah, I fell on my knee. And my knee was all cut. But it was okay. Thank God. God broke my fall, I'm telling you. But it could have been bad. But anyway, I'm digressing. Baby, tell me this. In terms of you and your safety as a motor control driver, did you ever feel like your life was in danger, like going up in La Mulata late at night?
Yeah, La Mulata before. When you go to La Mulata with some client, with some people, you have to go to the police station first to say to those guys there, I go to La Mulata. Okay. And they call for police working on in La Mulata. Oh, yo, one more coach go there. We want tourists.
Okay.
But now, no. Now it's like that.
Now they
but
just
not
let you go up.
don't because many people start to leave.
And
Not too
La
much
Mulata, a
in La
lot of
Mulata.
people live there now. A lot of
Now,
gringos and gringas.
yeah.
Right.
So before many people leaving, but uh,
For those of you who don't know, gringa and gringo just simply is the word they use here for
mhm.
foreigners. Gringa meaning female, gringo meaning male. Go ahead, babe. Sorry.
So and before they have him, before it's more dangerous. You know why?
Mm-hmm.
Every day they have it for police only for La Mulata because
Wow.
no many people live there.
Mm-hmm.
And couple of guys live in Santo Domingo like to come in here to steal,
Right.
and they go to La Mulata.
Right.
You
Right.
understand?
Okay.
Sometimes
And
I'm
they
like,
hide out in La Mulata,
and
and
they
now they
go.
can't.
You understand?
Now it's a community, a
Yeah,
beautiful community as
yeah.
well.
Before one house here
Mm-hmm.
and one house and too long, for
Right.
you scream or
Right.
something, nobody gonna hear you.
Right. The houses were too far apart.
But now many you can see storehouse.
Right.
We be there,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
we
The
be there.
Colmado we went to.
Yeah.
So, babe, let me ask you, is it a motor concho driver? Like when I came here for the first time and I had my friend who was a motor concho driver, I wasn't dating him, our friend that goes and he works down by the beach.
Yep.
He when I was coming back here and I was on the plane, I was speaking to an American brother, and he said, so who's picking you up at the airport? And I said, oh, my friend, he's a motor concho driver. And he said, oh, be careful of those motor concho drivers. Why did he say that?
That's the same problem I'm telling you. Because, okay, I'm gonna give you a sample. Some Moto Concho live in Puerto Plata.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a bike, they have a gasoline, they have a couple of money in his pocket, and they know December Sosua move much money. Let me go to drive it tonight to Sosua.
In December.
And they coming back. If they go with one corner, the Moto Concho board every day in this corner gonna say, yo, why you looking here? I never see you. You cannot work here. I don't know you, but you know what they do? They go to round like this, round. To ask everybody, Moto Concho. When they see somebody vulnerable, you know what vulnerable is?
No, I don't.
When they can see somebody, they can text.
Abandoned.
They go to
Bandit. I
the
forget
people
the word for some reason. Okay.
The people sometimes in the street go like, you understand? So they can do this, bam,
Burglar.
and go straight to Puerto Plata. Who
Right.
find that guy? Nobody to find that guy.
Right.
This guy. Sometimes I understand the people.
All right. So, babe, that's very interesting. Thank you for that. Now, that's a little bit of Carlo
But
Rosie.
not the Moto Concho from Pedro Crisante. They have his corners.
Okay.
And the people, the guys, when they come in to use Moto Concho, when they see group like five, 6 Moto Concho, they can go to this corner. You know why?
Why?
Because if I take one Moto Concho in this corner, 5 people know I go with this Moto Concho.
Right.
This guy do something bad to me.
Right.
Not everybody go to leave that corner. Somebody have to come in tomorrow. So you see the Moto Concho I used last night? You understand that, but you have to go in the corner.
Okay, so you guys, if you're on the street, these corners are everywhere. You will see motor control drivers on almost any corner, especially going down Pedro Clasante. You will see at least 4 corners that I can think of right off the top of my head by where we walk by, also by Santa Cruz, also down by Flo.
Yeah, Flo,
And-
Santa Cruz,
Yep.
La Costera, you see this corner?
Oh, La Costera,
You see
exactly
every
right
day
there.
the people,
And then down by the
the
playa.
same people.
So if people just, if you walk a little bit and you just go to where the crowd is, they will ask you too when you're going by the crowd, like the motor conchos, there's like maybe 5 men with 5 bikes and they're all on their bike and they're all chatting, they're chilling, and when you go by, they will yell out to you, motor concho, and you just say yay or nay. I say no gracias, or I say sí,
And,
gracias.
the people get confused because sometimes the Moto Concho is doing the corner, they go to drive to somebody and they come into the street. If they see you in the street, they can ask to you, you need Moto Concho? And you can confuse.
Right.
So you have to see very well
Know
the
your people. Yeah, know your people. Get your you like a certain bike, because bikes are all different too. I like Joelle's bike and I like Gino's bike. I get on it well. and
And any people
the seats are
need
comfortable.
Moto,
But there's
private Moto Concho, or they need one phone number for anything they want to move in Sosua. Call the same Moto Concho.
call the
They
same
have
Moto Concho.
I have many friends can do that.
Right. Joel doesn't do Moto Concho. Joel
And
does
Joel do that.
carpentry, but I'm going to do a video with Joel on that in a minute. But I just want to say, just in terms of ladies, if you get on a bike that you really like and you feel comfortable and the guy was respectful, get his WhatsApp number. Every Moto Concho driver here has a cell phone, and every single one of them has WhatsApp. It is the main source of information here and the main source of communication here, WhatsApp. And so you just get their WhatsApp number and they will pick you up at your place, and that you just tell them where you're going. Of course, you're going to have to give them probably a few hundred pesos a day, like 500 pesos a day. If they are your personal driver for the day, that's $10 for the day. They will pick you up, drop you off, do this, do that. Even some Moto Concho drivers will go and do your grocery shopping for you, and you don't even have to leave your house.
1 year ago, I have one client. The name is I remember the name to my friend, and I go 9 o'clock in the morning to his house, and I'm waiting to have 1 hour in the house. He take a shower and everything. I go to the bank. I go to the supermarket. I go to the pharmacy. Go back. He visit couple of bars too, and I go back to my house like 6 o'clock, and he give me 1,000 pesos every day. $20
a day, and you know what? That
$20 a day, but I have to do everything.
1,000 pesos days. He would have to go change his money. He would have to go do his shopping. Pharmacy, he would have to take pharmacy. As the guy was an older gentleman, and
6 o'clock when that's 6 o'clock, I have to buy to him dinner. I have to buy him beer. I have to say to put to him the pastilla.
Yeah.
In order, you have to drink this in this moment. You know,
the pills, his medication.
Yeah,
okay, medication. So you took care of him as an aide here, and the guy was from where? Germany?
No, this guy is from
America, okay. So like that is Moto Concho drivers, they make friends with a lot of people all around the world.
You can find
all around the world, and you can get them to do your banking. You can get them, banking. I said banking. One day, I said to Gino, we were so busy, and he had to go put money in the bank. And he's like, you know what? I can't go, babe. I'm just going to call a Moto Concho driver to go put it in the bank. And I'm like, what? How does that even make sense? And he's like, how does that not make sense? And I'm like, you remember we were living in Bella Vista at the time? And I was like, no, I don't feel good with that. And Gino was like,
you angry with me? And I said, no, mommy, it's not my hair.
I was like, that's so foolish. We'll just go put the money in tomorrow then. And you're like, no, babe, people do that here. And I was like, a Moto Concho driver you're going to give money to and your bank account number?
One time,
and you said, what's he going to do? All you do is give him a slip with the bank account number. He goes to the bank with the money, puts it in. He gets his pay.
And you give me back my ticket.
He gives him back his receipt. And that's it. And I was like, I don't know about that. And we still didn't do it, obviously, because I didn't feel comfortable with it. But I'm just giving you the story because that is how comfortable some people are and have been with Gino. They've used Gino to go to the bank and do everything. Have you ever had a set of keys to anyone's house before?
Huh?
Have you ever had keys to anyone's house before?
Keys to do what?
Like keys to a customer's house? Like the...
Yeah, I have to go in the morning and then I have one key to the house.
Wow, okay.
I have a key to the house. Only keys I don't have is the keys for the place he saved the money. But when we go to the bank, I have to count the money for putting in the safe.
Right, okay.
After I do this, he take the key and sometimes he send to me do this because if you steal to somebody $100, how many I lose? How many you lost?
Right.
$100.
Right. You lost so much more because you lost friendship. If you steal $100, it's not just $100. You're losing value of your own character. Beautiful. See? So
he's still my friend when he come in here looking for me. Oh, yo, Gino.
Yeah, he did. Is that the same guy that?
No, this one is the other one.
Okay.
Bro. This one is the other one. Right. 6 months ago, I found him. Okay. Bruce. But the other one is when he come and he be cool with me.
Oh yeah, right. I met Bruce. So you guys, Gino doesn't do Moto Concho any longer, and Joel doesn't do Moto Concho, but Gino has a very good friend named Juan, and he knows a whole bunch of other people too that are Moto Concho drivers. So hit us up if you need one when you're in town, because they are the main source of transportation here. If you rent a car, you're going to incur a lot of expenses. You have to get insurance, and you really don't need a car in Sosua. I don't think so anyway. Unless you're going to drive out to Cabarete and you're going to leave the city and go to Puerto Plata and Santo Domingo and Santiago, then it makes sense. But if you're really just going from the beach to your hotel, you might not want to rent a car, and you might not want to take a taxi either. You might just want to hop on the back of a bike and go for it. If you can't hop on the back of a bike because of injuries or, discomfort, then obviously you might want to take public car or taxi or rent a car. But overall, you have one more thing to say there, baby, before we let everyone go?
No, when the people come enjoy the vacation, and they have a careful for the people go to trust. You understand?
Yes, be careful, be mindful,
and
mind your business. Nobody will mind it for you.
If they need any information, they can call you, they can call me. I'm here for service.
That's right. All right, guys, our phone number is 829-702-7726. Email Cerise and Gino at gmail.com. And you can also email me at cerisefairfax.com. All right, guys, you enjoy your morning, noon, or night. Oh, the Christmas lights just went on over there. Merry Christmas. Tomorrow is my birthday, the 20th. Today's the 19th. All right, guys, you guys take care. We're going to do a video right now of Joel. Two Joels. We're going to do Joel video, and then we're going to go do the other. No, first we're going to go over there and do Joel. Then we're going to come over and do this Joel again. And Joel is a carpenter, and he makes furniture and fixes furniture, and he's a genius, and we're going to make sure we let you guys know how to get in touch with him and everything like that. All right, guys. Talk to you soon. Thank you, baby.